5-year-old Dario wants to personally dismantle the Berlin Wall. This little boy symbolizes what is taking place here. But this sight was too much for some East German authorities. They did not want you to see what Dario was doing and blocked Inside Edition's camera. But no one could block the emotion of this weekend. At Checkpoint Charlie, American soldiers let thousands of East Germans take their first steps into the freedom zone. Tears flowed everywhere. So did champagne.
Hello? We have been waiting for this moment for 28 years. Yes. Also.
From the checkpoints, many East Germans went directly to the banks, where the West German government gave each of them 100 marks, about $55. The demand was so high that some banks ran out of money. Armed with that cash, celebrations continued all night on Saturday. At Joe's beer house, money wasn't needed, though, because the drinks were on the house for East Germans. Daniela came from the East, and in just 3 short hours, she had a new friend, Elizabeth, from the West.
Oh, I'm so happy. So beautiful.
Each person had a story. Peter is a farmer in East Germany. For years, he wanted to cross the wall and was angry he could not.
I go 5 times to the police station and tried and asked them if I can go to West Germany to visit my aunt. She is 75 years old, and 5 times they told me it isn't possible. I can't go there.
So you were angry? That was...
Yeah, very angry, yes.
There was plenty of time to dance and celebrate. This is what happened when a radio station gave away free I Love Berlin stickers. East Germans lined up everywhere, especially to buy papers and magazines they cannot get across the wall. But it was in the shopping malls where shock really hit, for some had never seen free enterprise before. They were amazed by all the things in the windows.
I'm deeply impressed with so much of this.
In the windows?
I can't say.
On Sunday morning, it began again. A new checkpoint was opened, thousands of people poured across the wall, and thousands of other people waited in the damp cold to greet them. Emotion was everywhere, as far as the eye could see. The wall was open, and one young man eloquently summed up the feeling that only the oppressed can truly know, that freedom is what it's all about.
The greatest. Freedom is the greatest.
The greatest.
For me. For us.
Wiedersehen.
What were once merely peepholes to the east have now become enormous gateways to the west, paved on a foundation of freedom through a crumbling Berlin Wall. Amidst the welcoming cheers and tears of a nation, hundreds of thousands of East Germans are making the historic journey across the border into West Berlin. For many, like Hagen Hoffman and his family, it is the first time, and the moment is overwhelming.
It's a beautiful day for us. I'm only 27 years old, but it's fantastic that we and our children can go in all around the world.
For Hagen Hoffman, an environmentalist, his little 5-year-old Gregor and wife Ina, these are their first steps on Western soil, the realization of a lifelong dream born beyond the shadow of concrete captivity. For 28 years, the wall has represented an imposing, forbidding, and deadly barrier to freedom, a blatant reminder of border oppression here. But now all that seems to have changed, and for Hagen Hoffman and his family, that change has opened up the doors to a whole new world. The new world is West Berlin in the fashionable and glitzy Kudamm.
People, people, people. And cars, cars, cars. We are very impressed.
There is no time to be wasted. No sight goes unseen. Ina sees to that again and again and again. These are moments to be treasured, a series of unforgettable firsts. For Ina, it's window shopping outside chic boutiques. For Gregor, it's his first stick of gooey cotton candy that we bought him. Gregor likes cotton candy. But for Hagen, the sweetness of the moment comes from that one stunning realization.
We are free citizen now, and we can have contacts to all peoples and to this beautiful atmosphere here. Our sons can grow up in totally new dimensions.
Little things like eating lasagna for the very first time. It's all part of a new lifestyle, a new life.
The message to the world should be that we all put our hands together in one big hand, and that no wall should separate people from each other.
It is the message the Hoffmans and thousands of other East Germans take back home with them, back beyond the wall, knowing that they can and will return again.